Well, this morning, nearly 30,000 athletes from more than 100 countries will be competing in the 127th Boston Marathon. But just saying those two words, Boston Marathon, it elicits a lot more emotion than that with the adrenaline high, the dopamine high that people get from running. The race starts in about an hour, and it's just days following the 10th anniversary of the marathon bombing, which killed 3 people, injuring hundreds, many people losing limbs. That bombing, April 15th, 2013. It's amazing to see how much time has flown by. The weekend was marked with a wreath-laying ceremony at the finish line to remember those who were murdered, a day of community service, and a public event for reflection. Thousands, including marathon runners and several Boston Red Sox players, participated. But look at this video from that tragic day. Just sheer chaos. It was an absolutely tragic, tragic story. I remember reporting on the hunt for the suspects. It was just, you'll never forget where you were that day. Today's 26.2-mile feat themed One Boston, intended to unite everyone in remembrance and reflection. Let's get to our guest right now, Meghan Zipin, a survivor of that marathon and author of First Light, a collection of poems she released on the 10th anniversary, is with me right now. First of all, I got to say, I don't know if I'd have the fortitude to sit down and even talk about that. But have you been healing? Has this been cathartic for you to write these poems?
Well, first I want to say thank you so much for having me. Writing the poems started actually as notes that I took in my cell phone over about 6 or 7 years, just about how I was feeling and what I was feeling in the moment. And then in the past couple of years, I've used them as poetry prompts or journal prompts and started writing this collection. And with some reflection, I'm not sure it's been cathartic, but it definitely has been, I think, validating of the experience that I've had, my family has had, and the growth that's kind of come from it.
I've seen, and really over the past decade, just being in the news business, I've seen people who were there that day who were tragically injured, losing a leg, and then maybe a sibling was running with them and they also lost another limb. When it comes to the emotional healing, as well as the physical healing, what has been the most helpful for you?
That's a really good question. And I really I can speak for myself. Therapy has been incredibly helpful. Yeah. Medication has been helpful. I started a very, I guess, thorough yoga practice. Yoga has been something that has kind of helped fill in what running was for me. And also connecting with people that haven't necessarily experienced the same event or trauma that I have, but there's kind of like this sense of, I see you, which is part of what I'm trying to offer in the poetry collection. Connecting with folks like that have been very healing for me.
I'm hearing all of those birds chirping, and I'm wondering if you're in just this beautiful, glen, or if you actually have birdie pets. Or are those birds your pets?
They are birds that are outside. Yeah. Welcome to spring in New Hampshire.
Well, I would think that being in the environment that you're in, being in New Hampshire, being at home, being with people that you love, your family, it's all a beautiful sound, even those birds chirping in your window.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, and good luck to you in today's marathon. Meghan Zipin, your book is available in stores now, basically wherever books are sold, right?
Yeah, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, locally and independent bookstores, yes.
Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.